I got so happy to know. See, this what each and everything is designed, ascend. It's perfect timing. Everything is. This is where the silly players are playing, trying to get devastated. I told her there is a pull. 2016, when my father died. Actually, that also see, way back from that. No, no, everything. Also another thing, 2003. LA, no, 2003. Yeah. 2003 only I stopped the politics. 2004 only Ravalji joined politics. Then he suffered. There's still Shiv Shakti coming. He was dumped like that. There are so many things. Also the same though. Pranarayi, because of Pranarayi, Nanorna only I stopped the politics. Then I came and devastated them. Because of them I started again. And this is everything, each and everything is designed perfectly well. So don't the silly players and the world global system players. Control yourself and understand you are very silly mosquitoes. Okay, so don't play so much. Also, so what do you say, Sreelekha? This is what, see. I am so happy. Actually, I know that nobody can connect it to me. Because of your Shweta, you are connected to me. Because see, when my father died also, actually he had to die to what to do till everything is counter back also, that everything happened for the that my home demolition, that Lakshman, then after that the trouble, this Amit's, then Amit only led me into the devotional path. He became he was my guru. Like that. That's the thing. He first itself he understood that I am in so much of problems. So he told me, no, do what all thing. He will pull me and will go and take it to the temple and will do the puja. That's it. That's what the things. And so then. And this actually then Professor Pushpak through that, actually because of him only I went into the decoding interest. It was his learning curiosity to know how the machine translation actually the processing happening, the decoding he wanted. That's why I developed the decoding tracer and all that path I went into, and the understanding so many things. But the thing now we couldn't, because all the nuisance we got distracted and we couldn't work, and he went to IT part. Now everything, see, this all harassment, because if he was in IT Bombay, this kind of a harassment would not have happened. Actually, the main thing is everybody was this Abhishek and all the presentation. He was not only gentleman. Actually, when this fellow Abhishek, this what Anub and this all Bala, everybody started. I asked Professor Pusho whom I should select. Then he was telling that Abhishek, he's a gentleman like that. And this showed this fellow's presentation to everyone, and all the dirty, cunning, criminal third class cheta. That's what this bastard. Everybody was presenting, but he used some problems. So that's why I also thought that this is under presentation, what are the things. But when Professor Krishna told that, that's what I got shocked. I was not believing her. The reality is fraud. Anyway, everything is part. Actually, you are not even a below commons, below less than or see, that's what you couldn't hear in the first dates when you see that you spread your network to check what I'm eating, where I'm going, what this is a thing. And then, what are the stories you are propagating and creating, and the thing you fellows wanted the revenge against the Professor Pushpa, because of you fellows jealousy go this process battle Sudarshan. That's the reason you fellows utilized my mentor and projected to everybody, and that's what after the go tell and what I was not having any husband. We were good friends, and the you fellows created all the troubles. And he cried that when I didn't get into, because he don't want that I should go to SR. He asked me that, do you think that your process have enough potential to get it? But what was my frustration? Because now these lab cracks, they won't allow to work also. I want to escape. That's the thing. But I had agreement with the pressure, poor Malanda, that cunning lady, she played around. Out of her frustration that I didn't allow her to, I didn't keep her name in my paper. This is what everybody's players, everybody is selfish, and they will utilize, they will take our worst time to act against us, utilize the situation like that. So that's the thing, and so many things. And how these fellows are propagating about me. These all fellows only brought all the world in process and competing, and actually everything for their benefit for them will do. Otherwise, devastate and silly third class. So that's the thing. And then another thing, I see, actually, when my father died, after that, I know that somebody is crying. Actually, my father's soul is there. He was not satisfied, and he was forced to forcefully died like that kind of this accident happened, and he was in so much of stress that much the way. And then what after that Professor Pushpa also, I know that how much stress he was always afraid that actually in his entire career never happened like this, and he always worried that my case is an exceptional, and he got his all things got challenged, his core got shattered, and he was in that fear. And the same way he was worried that he wanted to submit my thesis in IIT, but he was afraid of this fellow's place, and then he wanted at least I should submit in IIT Patna, and he told me actually, and I was also afraid because I know this station will create issues over there again. I don't want to create me. So also get Professor Maladi, even though she didn't get me anything, and but for her I was the first PhD student of her. So I thought, okay, let it her, she should not get insulted like that. But anyway, all the things nonsense. My PhD spoiled, my life spoiled, career spoiled, post spoiled, the teacher still haven't if you are praying for the thing, which I am not praying to, I am not automatic to get married, or I am not praying for anything, and I will never pray for anything for me. The selfish poet, the party in the Christian gentleman. Still peeping into my bedroom, culture, non and get a kutta party, the Napoleon. You think that what you're choking on the what offering or a massage in you, George, you need a matter in the Christian Kutank. You do not know the frustration I am having. Actually, I have my personal space. I want to water unleash in my flat or inside my bedroom. I want to be in whatever the way I dress or whatever the thing I want. That minimum manners culture at a party kut. Then a word here in the Chaturna. They will in Congress for Narayanastana per teacher, take a mahan in per I check Kandi. As long as you are in the circle of these parties, you will be devastated. That's also one another thing make it clear. Today, these fellows brought that Matana or Shivankani to Matana or something like that or something. I don't know what are the things. Whatever it may be. None of the place won't work out. Whatever thing will be devastated. That's the thing. And another thing. See the thing is, this is what you heard the full and that. That's what you was telling the universe. That's how the universe is fraud. See, you are hiding these whole things. This is what I know that. See, even though you don't like, you are doing forcefully to do the publicity shows. So that's what you will suppress yourself and you will suppress yourself and you will. What you will act obedient for everybody adjust, but when we will do like that, and they will utilize and stamp upon us. This is what my family will see utilize me and my sister, and I know that everybody has players, and she was not like that. But after getting married to my brother-in-law's house, they all are professionals, so she also became smart player, and then in her office when the consultation is getting, and she became. But okay, that's their limit, but they are not like this kind of arrogant element. They are not doing anything to anybody. They are doing so much of public service and all to the poor children and all orphanages and all. They are doing so many things. But to me, this actually they are the complex in his brother-in-law's family. They were putting, and mainly they want to get rid of these all troubles and all their family. So they are some rich people, and we are not that rich and we're that complex. They used to screw up my brother-in-law like that. That's why. And so many things, associated thing. Actually, see, this is what bad the time, the bad energy, the Niyati will drag into the places. That's what our home Vastu and that brother sister that purchased that flat, that Edapalli house. That is Vastu problem. That will not previous family also got split, and then earlier family one person died there. There are so many things. But these fellows, they won't trust or believe anything. Ahanta, hunger, greed. These fellows ahanta only. These all things dragged, and they were believing. Also in Bombay, also my sister's sister only took me to the hospital at Paramount. Actually, they were very low common people, so they cannot understand these all things. They cannot digest. So they were telling is okay, no, it's mental only. So when these fellows are lying, so that fellow, that girl is from Danya Kannur only. So that. They were also schooling my sister like that the way, and so that now also the same lobby, these Kannur lobbies, they have taken her to Kannur to screw up her. This is what these all things has to come out. Actually, see, my mother was very understanding. She was knowing everything that when I am doing anything only that will be coming out. But this my sister is to confuse her also. Now these fellows are trying to that. what that Shashi Thiruvandala trained that or a rubber tapping person Ravindra to screw up my mother and acting like a support. Actually, she was feeling isolated. Nobody's talking, nobody's there for talking, and she was alone. Na? So she got shelter because these fellows were nicely describing over the things and so she was talking to. Actually, he was our distant relative only. So the thing, anyway, these are all not the thing. Don't play in the things, okay? Don't come in between the thing. And also modules. So today, somebody was in your post that, okay, the science and research the thing. And so actually, you are nothing to define what I should do or how the nation should function or the younger generation. First understand that, okay? Don't get overexcited. Also, see, there is a report that in this now these fellows of governance on AI, the way they secretly conducted and blocking me, they have justified it to the UN that the elections are being hijacked. That's the way they are planning so much. That's the reason forcefully took blocked me and for this birthday shows and the quota shows and took Raulji to London. These all things pre-planned, not like when I told because of him, nothing. Everything is planned. That's the reason Chachi Tharoor also. He was camping in US and then he is going to. Also in between he went somewhere, right? Everywhere this screwing up. Never believe this Chachi Tharoor. He is a poison. A poisonous lady's son. And nicely he is screwing up. He went to London and these all things. And like acting like a supporting and creating the conflicts internally. That's sort of his play. And then, so this Narayana Das Sambutra, that's what Kamala Harris and all screwed up Kamala Harris Abhishek. That was the dealing to block me. And actually, this Casey Onal Williams holding, he came from the hard work through the with the low level people, farmers, and all the things. So, even though he is playing for the money and all, so that is everybody is playing that limited, their mindset. That's the thing. But there is not much more than that in him. Actually, that's the reason when I was telling they are blindly obedient. That's the thing. So when I was telling, they were doing all the things. Okay, so that's the reason I called. I called means day first also I went to his house, and he was knowing that I went to his house. At that time, his security informed him. And this thing because he is not talking, at least a minimum responsible person means I went to his house. He can. I used to message him everything. He can when he came back he can message or something like that. But arrogance, these fellas are screwed up and they have told, made us taught to them everybody that to block me so that can get power and money. That's what the assurance return gift. So they were all in that hangover. That's what his overexcitement shows and all. So that's the reason I don't like this overexcitement. Cutting down only I did in the harsh way. So that is the way a actual leader to know to in which tone, where to speak, how to speak, when to speak. Okay, that's how the complete. Not hijacking, this is not hijacking or arrogance. There is no other job. From years, it's an entertainment with my life. And so these all future generator caring on supporters really. See how much these fellows devasted my life and till 10 years. Not even a single time when I was in IT Bombay, so didn't even ask to at least I have drink a tea or water. And not even talking to a culture of portal, still and playing with my Katherinada, God of Chupratikana 49, Chupareka, which is Chudarcham, to the Kurshna, but a Matadish Katherinadi, in a tier winner, everybody in Kutanai. Process Pushpa will send me to you. And then you played, and then before coming also crucial situation I told you when I came to meet you then their dialogue is children work make a player in the traffic in the screwing up a catcher or an area. I think Amisha, don't take it overexcited. I know that you are also a nice player and you have a good intention to protect the nation and all that is there, but your crony monopoly place you will do anything and all that and all not going to work out and all. And there's so many things. And you are being fooled, that's the thing. Actually, don't get the comfort and these fellas are planning something big. That's the thing. This forceful hijacking and acting. And also don't believe that these people have majority or anything. Everybody will be shifting in one thing like that. So don't get overexcited and over excitement is the problem. Okay? So There are forceful hijacking. It's not. See, everybody have frustration. Everybody have fundamental rights. When it is questioned, then they will get frustrated. But these frustrations, in a small frustration. If you are not doing the genuine cases, these small frustrations will be misused by the cunning criminals and trapped. They will be trapped. And see, you fellows will be trapped. This kind of cunning fellows, and how everybody is getting dulled into. They don't know what is the thing, and everybody is getting. Actually, even though this Narayana Central did due to the Ahanta and all, now they have regrets. But now the lobby again they got habituated under the Abhishek and screwing up to execute their thing to block me, and the thing that Elon Musk, how he is using the Ahanta 500 billions greediness playing around screwing up, how they are provoking and utilizing. Also the tech lobby, everybody got shattered, right? Even Mark got also Jeff Bezos, everybody have frustration. See, first understand that what is your see, we can do it in the straight way, where you people are using the wrong way again and depending on this kind of a devil. I told that he is playing and not dependable, nothing, he is not knowing anything and playing. Also the same way that Ritesh Kaneji, actually Rudramurthy, assholes. But for what purpose they are getting educated? Street dogs. That Rudramurthy was my at least one friend I used to talk for the technical discussion also there. And that who I am talking, each fellows immediately richer and screw up a party night. And there will be a change for this first internally. I don't Rahul Gandhi. Don't get you. Actually, you are not some super or nothing. So, way he was telling the reports against you purposefully empty because the dialogues in the Koran, superstar and the dialogue party in Hanapolo, Kotolas, what are the dialogues he told out of party to party nine. Antonio, you will be 31st July is your last date. Count on Kachara extra 3. I know that you are being trapped into your that everybody utilizing, but the cunningness is there that don't put that poison again. Also praying, understand that you are nothing and don't get excited with the players that can continue the business fraud or looting and nothing is going to work out. Okay. Also the exceptional players also get out of the Matalas house also. Not on a problem that you want to have some shame. Okay. See, everybody is playing and to preach also nicely by everybody. Otherwise, see, we can understand that if somebody is having some personality or good intentions, how they will. Actually, it's a shame. Actually, it is something they won't do. Actually, when this gang harassment ran, not everybody got afraid of that thing. Otherwise, it is not like that. So there is no shortcut. Okay. There is a truth in this. There is a purpose for this. Okay. Understand that. That will be implemented. Yeah. No excitement. It's very hot. It's these fellows now. When I am sitting there, it's again like this. They are spraying metals under the heart attack. Great important. See, Amisha is doing or this Abhishek and doing this. Actually, Abhishek and this Congress levels. I know that they are really doing. Because initially Amisha has linked with him, but later when he realized, yeah, he snowed the thing. Because now, that's what at that day you felt bad when I cried at that time. The police came. So many things. But these fellows are screwing up the street fellows and what are the things creating from how many years? Feels sympathy to the system and what you people are doing, for what purpose you fellows are doing the shows and projects. Actually, Modi, so you how much PR stunt creating on the New Zealand Prime Minister, for what purpose? Who are you? I have some manners and culture projects. Wherever you go in the Adani Ambani projects, only are executing. And India is not for that only in the Adani Ambani. There will be change for that. Adani, your bad thing started already. So don't get excited, Rahul Gandhi. Okay? You are nothing. You are nothing means also see we need to understand when Amit's thing also. Amit always is that he cannot get married to out of the thing and all. He is that he is supposed to even though he did arrange everything and all. Okay, I used to keep there's all things in the mind. What are the each and every dialogue I will remember. Also my response that you people will not expect, but the things for their right behaviors at the right time I am giving that. This is applicable to everybody, even to Rahul Gandhi also. Nindika Handaya Hangara Nindika Matavara class. You don't need to deserve a party month of train. Miniature even after this much how because these are previously this is the biggest dangerous threat to your life. Now you should be 10,000 times careful because now previously nobody was knowing that you are this kind of excitement stage and anybody can trap fool you. Now everybody understood. So everybody will be in the finishing line only. Okay. This is not only to you, praying girls, everybody. Because your complete system functionality, everybody, how you people are hijacked everything. So everybody understood the ways of trapping. So there is no shortcut. Understand? Okay. Also Shashidharan understand this backside place and all will not give success. Also see this Shashidharan and Muralidharan have frustration that I have told against them. Because see, I didn't create any lies or I didn't hear to somebody. No, I came to meet you people. When this Naranos made people to tell me to make Muralidharan as the organization secretary, I went to meet him that night. And the way he behaved, that's the thing I played. Then Shashidharan said, I came to your house many times. And I understood that you are on the same behavior only, still also. You are playing and acting. Okay? So that's the thing. So, Satyameva Jayada, Satyam Shivam Sundaram. That's the thing. Your realizations, you get back into yourself. Come out from all the infatuations. Nothing will give you power and you will be evacuated and make it clear that without Shivashakti, none of you people will be in India, will be evacuated. Because I know the dangerous trap again, how much level you fellows will bring and dig into. Okay? That's it. Bye. Satyamava. And all players understand. People are very silly players.